Alright, this is going to be a video of this 42-inch SMC brand CMS42 ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteer there, and what I do for them is repurpose ceiling fans they receive a donation and make them more sellable and how they originally came in. Anyways, as you might notice, this is a pretty interesting looking fan. At first glance, you might notice it has kind of a 90s contemporary theme going on to it. However, it also has a bit of a traditional theme as well. As you can see, these blade brackets aren't very contemporary at all. I think this actually blends the two styles really well, and actually is a pretty good unison of both modern and old-fashioned. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to demonstrate it and start with the light kit. This does work. I'm using 160 watt equivalent energy saving fluorescent bulb in there, and it's a little dim, but once it gets to full brightness, it gives a fair amount of light. I'll turn that off. Now I'm going to turn the fan on and start with the high speed. This is pretty powerful and pushes a good amount of air once it fully speeds up. And to actually indicate RPM, I put a black piece of tape on one of the blade brackets, as you might notice. This is going to go somewhere around maybe 210, 215. Pretty fast for a 42-inch fan, actually. And yeah, it's giving out a very decent breeze. Alright, I'm going to go to medium now. It's probably going to go somewhere around maybe 175 RPM. Maybe 170. These are just rough estimates. And then finally for lowest, I'll show with both fan and light on at the same time. This slows down quite a bit. It probably goes just under 90 RPM. Now I'll turn everything off. Stop the blades here. And I'm going to talk about some general information on it. The light kit itself really can't accommodate a standard size incandescent bulb. In fact, the fluorescent bulb I'm using in here is actually just barely fits because this globe is not very big. And the only incandescent it can accommodate, from my knowledge, is just like a little appliance style one like you see in a fridge or stove. Another thing is the fan did come flush mounted, suggesting it was probably installed in the lower ceiling. I actually really like this flush mounted. I don't think it would actually look too good as a down rod personally. I think it just suits this model well. Anyway, now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons on it. I like the fact that the fan is really well built. Being a 90s SMC, all the parts are pretty solid. Yeah, it's also in pretty good shape, being from 1994. It was well maintained, I would say, other than the fact that the bearings weren't the best, but a little bit of oil did fix that. I also like the fact that it includes quite a few features. For instance, if you wanted to, you could always down rod mount this in addition to flush mounting. And also the blades are reversible from white to bleached oak. I generally like using bleached oak on white fans to make it look less plain. However, I believe just the white side of the blade suits this model the best. What I don't like, however, is, like I said, the bearings aren't the best. Even after the oil, they're still kind of noisy. And also, I really don't like the fact that the light globe is just so small. I think they could have made it just slightly bigger and made it so you could fit just standard size incandescents. Overall, though, I'd probably have to give this fan 4 to 5 stars. It is rather unique. I don't know the actual model name of this. However, on the sticker here, it says CMS42. Maybe short for Cosmos. I really actually don't know. It does actually vaguely remind me of the Hunter Innova or maybe the Hampton Bay Pearl. Minus the fact that this is 4 blades instead of 5. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you could please tell me what the actual model name of this, that would be much appreciated. And hope you enjoyed.